How do you do? Storyteller here, back with another of my weekly journals. This has been a somewhat interesting week. Let's start out with work. At work, finally we're getting our wall fixed from when the car crashed through the building. And in town, since it's the 4th of July weekend, since this is the first weekend since the 4th of July, so we have a parade, we have a town fair, we have fireworks going on tonight. I'm probably not going to go to that since there's a lot of people down there. They come from all the other towns around it, even from other states, to come see the fireworks show, so yeah, I'm really not interested in going down there, but we have family here and stuff, so I might. We'll see. But anyway, since this festival is going on this weekend, work has been a madhouse since I work retail, and it's right on the corner where the town festivals are. Everybody comes in to buy drinks. They all come in asking if we sell ice, which we don't. They ask all sorts of questions, and everybody wants change, and it's madness, absolute madness. But at work we had a vendor of an ice cream truck come in. Now, for the past, she said, 19 years, that truck has been parking on our lawn on that corner to sell ice cream, and finally came in this year. It was going to be the 20th year in a row, and asked permission to park the ice cream truck on the lawn again, and our manager said no. Now, she's been the manager for about 3 years now, and the ice cream truck's been doing that, but apparently it causes traffic jams in our parking lot. It causes people to walk out across the parking lot where the cars are going, so it's a hazard, and she said it's not technically our property, so we can't authorize that. So she told the ice cream lady no, and they get into a screaming match. I've been doing this for 19 years. What do you mean telling me no now? I want to talk to somebody else. I want to blah blah blah. Talking to the store manager. I'm like, wow, you just blew any chance you had of being able to win her over. So yeah, that was fun. They, for literally a solid 5 minutes, maybe even longer, they were screaming at each other in the front of the store. Absolute madness. But yeah, with the town festival, there's stuff going on down there. I haven't been down yet this year, but I have every year past. They have the same things all the time. They have a band that plays. I think it's Lone Star this year. There's fireworks, there's a parade, they sell food down there, so all the restaurants around come and have little booths. They do craft fairs, they do local businesses advertise in booths, and they have the fire department comes and puts on a display sometimes, or the K9 unit will come and have a display show. All sorts of craziness. So, but there's so many people down there, literally thousands of people down there. I just cannot take that kind of crowd. So, I'll sit on the front step tonight and watch all the people walk by as they leave the fireworks show. That'll be fun. Good people watching. So yeah, that madness. They've closed down the road up the street, so it stops the whole town, brings everything to a halt. Oh yeah. So this week has been interesting. I'm back into a hobby that I'm interested in. Kind of wood figurine making. It's kind of a tradition in the family, but I'm going a direction that I've never explored before. I'll explain it later on once I actually have something to show for it, but I've been woodworking again. I did that pretty much all day, I think Wednesday. I spent the whole day out in the garage carving and whittling and drilling and sawing, and it's fun. It really is fun. I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, I've made a bunch of little things, but once I actually have something good to show for it, I'll bring it on camera. Let's see, this Thursday, I scratched 2 things off of my bucket list. The first one was kayaking. We have a big river here. It's fairly slow for the most part, but there is one region that has rapids on it, and you can rent kayaks there, and you can also rent paddle boards and stuff like that, but we did all individual kayaks. And we went out on the river. It was about, I think it was 2 hours we spent And it's a good arm workout. I mean, just a solitary canoe. It's a double-sided kayak. It's a double-sided oar, so you're going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's fun. It is, but it is a workout. And the other thing, bucket list thing I scratched off my list that day was along the river, we came to a big rock, and there was a tree overhanging the rock, and from the tree, there was a rope hanging. So I climbed up onto the rock and swung from the rock out into the water and splooshed out into the water. So 2 bucket list things. I kayaked and I rope swung into water off of a big rock. So that was fun. It was really fun. It was a really good day. It was so hot, which is good. We were out in the water, but yeah, it was a workout. But yeah, so just seeing my list. I actually made a list this week. Today we had a picnic. It was the 4th of July picnic. Because 4th of July was in the middle of the week, we usually spend it on the holidays that we have all the picnics. So we had a few people over. Not many, just because we don't really know many people anymore. It's kind of sad. We had maybe 8 people over today. But a lot of people I don't very well connect with. I know them, but I don't really know them, so I kind of introverted. I went off, tinkered in the garage for a while, went inside for a little while, just making my distance, but I ate with them, I sat and talked with them for a while, sat in the sun for a while, but after that I'm just like, okay, I have nothing in common with any of you people, so I'm gonna make myself scarce. So that's what I've been doing. This morning was church. I was on camera again, up in the top of the seats, recording down below. It was interesting. I barely ever absorb a word that the pastor is saying, unfortunately, when I'm doing that, because I'm so intensely concentrating on him. But it's either that or falling asleep in the front. So I can either be falling asleep or ignoring what he's saying and just tracking his movements. But occasionally, then again, I will pick up on something he's saying, so it's not a complete loss. But it's the lesser of the 2 evils if I pick up something versus snoozing through the whole sermon. Because I'll fall asleep. I can fall asleep literally anywhere. Anytime, any place, just, and I'm out. Just out of nowhere. I won't even feel tired and I'll just, out. I swear I'm a narcoleptic. Anyway, next week, our church is having a group hike, and I have been asked, since the person who was leading it doesn't actually want to end up going, I have been asked to lead the hike, and I'm also the photographer for it, so I'll be up at the front, guiding the way into the wilderness. It's a park, so it's not much of a hike. But, but I'll be the fearless leader with the camera in the front, so that'll be interesting. I've never led an event before. I've helped at a lot of them, most of them, actually. I'm always there just doing something, but I've never led one, so this will be really, really interesting. I think that's about it. I really don't know of much else going on other than work, and I had been going to the gym every day, but with the upcoming weekend and this festival taking up the entire street, I haven't really been able to go that way, so it's been about 4 days since I've been to the gym, but before that I was going every day, so I'm so mad I broke my record. I broke my, continuous going. I don't know what the word for that is, my habit, whatever. So yeah, I need to start going back to the gym again, because I like the gym. I like the gym a lot, but it has been a very physical week with the kayaking, and even working in the garage is a lot of work, because you're standing and you're drilling and sawing, so it's a lot of strength. Anyway, so I guess that's about it. Not much else is going on, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!